Okay, so we are about to get started. I rearranged my desk so I'm facing the camera at a bit of a different position than usual. And I'm trying to figure out and get used to, etc., etc. That'll have to do for now. So the camera, my second monitor is dead on. The reason why I did this setup is because I am getting a separate webcam that will sit on this monitor. So I will be in like a couple of weeks, it'll look like I'm looking into the camera as opposed to now where it looks like I'm looking away from the camera, but it'll be dead on, and then I can point it down to show my desk, which I have cleared off and moved and shifted things about to get rid of things out of my way, and so I'll have a clear desk and I can show you my bullet journal live as I'm writing in it. It'll be great. So like last week, we are going to start with our drabble of the day. I just need to pull up what the VSS word is and then what the word of the day is. And then I will open up where I've been saving these. I like the VSS word today, not surprisingly. Okay, so okay, here we go. also need to get a riser for my monitor because it's too much at eye level. I need to raise it up a few inches, but for the most part, this is how I want my desk to be. I'm gonna get a larger monitor. I'm looking at like a 32 or 34 inch monitor that I'm gonna get here. That is gonna be put on a boom arm so I can really move it around the way that I want. And when I have that, my laptop is gonna remain in clamshell closed, and I'm gonna get like a dock for it to sit in, and I'll never like open my laptop again until I get a Mac Mini, and then that will be my desktop workstation, and then my laptop will go back to being a mobile device that I can take downstairs to the living room and use downstairs. For now I'm using my iPad downstairs, which I think I want to move it upstairs and put somewhere on my desk. So I'm getting the whole thing raring to go, but we're going to do Vex, which is the #VSS 365 word for today. And I'm trying to put like 2 stories on a page. So we've done, I should probably put like first 2021, just so that I know. January 2nd, 2021. Actually, I'm supposed to start by bullet journaling, aren't I? I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so let me take a brief pause here while I grab my bullet journal and do my entries for the day. Whoops. Okay, so here's January. And on January 5th. Yesterday I did really good with my drinking. So I want to make sure I log that because I thought I wasn't going to make it, and then when I checked like in the middle of the night, I had done like 60. Oh wait, it's hydrate, H-I-D. Here we go. Okay, so let's look at yesterday. 64 ounces, and I only had to drink 51. So that's something. I definitely. And doing this is helping me realize that I think I want to do a hydrate spread so that I can better visualize myself drinking the right amount of water on the daily. So far for today, I am ahead of where I should be. Let me drink some more. Okay, so for today, let's write down streaming on Twitch, and something I need to put into my daily routine is right after I finish streaming to go to YouTube and update the description, the title, and all that stuff of the video, put the thumbnail, because I don't do that. I usually end up doing it when I can remember. Okay, so we got that. We're about to do the Travel. A day. And then I'm gonna do how many words I wrote. I'm trying a different way of displaying it this time. Today I'm actually going to start writing from the outline that I did yesterday. So I'm going to have a series of images on the screen and you won't actually see what I'm writing, unfortunately. And then I feel like no matter what I do, every day I have at least 4 days a week, I have at least 4 things that I do or that I have to write down as my tasks. Drink 50 ounces. And the reason why it went down from 51 to 50 is because I didn't do too good on the weekend. So it adjusts daily to help me to make sure I meet my goal of drinking water every day, which I also like because you don't want to feel defeated every time it expects you to drink a certain amount of water and you're not making it. So it's really nice that it adjusts itself based on your drinking habits. So hold on 1 second, I'm putting these stickers which I thought were in my notebook this whole time. Turns out we're not in here. I'm gonna stop messing about. So, filled in my journal. I'm sure I have some other things I need to do today, but for the life of me, only these 4 things. Drink water, do my travel, do my writing while I'm streaming. Okay. Vex. Can I do italics? Okay. It's gonna take me some getting used to that I no longer have like the little mic thing out here. My instinct is like to shift it up or down if it's not directly in my pointing at my mouth. And then I have to remember, oh wait, I don't have that anymore. I have the lovely little blue that I just keep shifting around unnecessarily. Hello, Coffee Quills, and welcome. I just finished writing a drabble, and now I'm about to show myself posting it on or creating the banner to post it on social media on Instagram and Twitter, as I'm doing a drabble a day challenge with Brenna, who is already 5 days behind. So today she has to write 5 if she wants to continue and attempt to beat me. Oh, I shouted her out and she had something to say. Falsehoods. You're not 5 days behind? Because I've been checking. You have been doing your VSS 365 a day, but don't think I haven't been copying and pasting your tweets, and they are not 100 words. So if you want to get at me, get at me. So you wrote 1? I'll have to check your social media again, because I don't recall seeing 1 with the hashtag drabble a day. You are hashtagging it, correct? If it's not hashtagged, it ain't real, girl. Get with it. Oh my god, this BS about being on vacation. Do you know I've been on vacation since December 18th? Alright? Yes, hashtag drabble a day. You haven't even noticed that I've been hashtagging the drabbles that I write every day? I mean, of course I had a real vacation. I built a shipwreck Lego that was like, I don't know, 3,000 pieces. I watched like the classic 39 episodes of The Honeymooners over and over and over again until my wife went crazy. I cooked multiple meals. I spent time outside in the snow. Oh, I love Legos. I actually just finished building the shipwreck part of this Lego set. It's cool because it's two parts. So the first part is you build the shipwreck, and then the second part is you undo certain pieces of the shipwreck, and then it becomes one ship. So I haven't done that part yet. I'm waiting. I'm probably going to do it this weekend, or it'll take me a while. But my intention is I'm going to push my desk forward, because right now my desk is like touching the wall, even though you can't tell, but it's an L-shaped desk. So I'm going to push it forward so that I can put some sort of like bookcase type display unit behind me. And then I'm going to put like the Lego sets that I build. I'm going to put a bunch of stuff back there that represents me, and it'll be what you see behind me when I have the camera dead on in my face. But let me get Safari out here so that I can do my Adobe Spark, and this girl trying to tell me she already wrote 1 and she was on vacation. That's some bull knocker. That is some bull. I was so much on vacation that one of the ones that I was almost going to miss, I think it might have been day 3. I didn't write it until 11 o'clock at night, right before bed. And my wife couldn't believe it. I was like, wait. And I did it all on my phone. I wrote it on my phone. I created the image on my phone, and then I posted it on Instagram on my Instagram on my phone. Like I did the whole thing in like 20 minutes right before bed. You know why? Because I got skills, and some people don't. Like Brenna, no skills. No skills. Listen, what you do in the sheets is your business. Don't bring that to my channel. Hey, you brought it up. Oh my god, I crack myself up sometimes. I am so funny. Okay. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm basically just getting... Where did it go? Oh, why would I shrink it like a dodo bird? Come on. You can do it. Boom. Perfect. Girl. Oh, snap. Okay, let's transition this over. So now, like I said, I'm going to create the image that I use. Yes, go stream. Go start your stream and do your thing. I'll be here till 11, and then maybe I'll go check out your stream, and I better be seeing you writing some drabbles, because if you're not, we're about to throw down. Do you get what I'm telling you? Do you understand what I'm telling you right now? If you're not over there catching up on your drabble situation, I'm gonna have words. Okay, 2021. See, I have all of them right here. I'm just gonna duplicate this one, and the word is vex. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I have no idea. Usually I would test what the volume is, but I'm seeing the green thing on my blue Yeti, so I'm trusting that that means I'm being picked up pretty well. Yeah, I think coffee quills, you should totally try it. That's what I've been doing. I realized when I did my first stream of the new year yesterday, I was like, oh, I can start my stream as like you know how people do vocal exercises and illustrators do exercises. I figured as a writer that exercise for me would be to write a drabble, do all those things, and then get on to my main point of my streaming, which is to then do some writing, which I'm really excited about, because I did an outline yesterday that was almost 3,000 words. I used to do writing studies, because on Twitch I had several illustrators that I watch on Twitch who no longer stream now, but many years ago they did like illustrating studies where they would illustrate, you know, different the anatomy of the body and different things. They would, you know, illustrate it over and over again as a way to perfect when they went to illustrate their own characters, what have you. And it gave me the idea, like, oh, you know, writers should do that. They should flex their muscles. And so I did writing studies when I first started streaming 4 years ago. That was one of the first things that I did. And so this is sort of like a similar thing where I'm just, you know, doing some vocal exercises or some literary exercises. So I'm going to do hashtag VSS 365. Holy smokes, how did I forget what this looks like? Oh, it is the... Okay. Get rid of this. You're welcome anytime. Alright, so now I'm just going to basically copy and paste from one window. I really like this setup. I'm so glad I woke up this morning and said I'm going to rearrange my office because this is really working for me. I know it might not be working for the fact that I'm not looking at the camera right now because I'm using my laptop webcam and my laptop is over here. But like I said, in like less than 2 weeks, I will have a separate movable webcam that will fix that right up. Okay, so now here's the part that's going to get difficult. I need to squeeze things in and I can't see them. Smooth things down. Like that. This is the first time where like my first paragraph is really long. So it's like why is this open over here? Okay, I can stretch this out a bit, I think, to like there. Can I make the word joke on one line? I can. Alright, let's give it some breathing room again. Here we go. How does that look? I think that looks good. I think we're good to go. I do want to move Rex down like two doots. Okay, download. Solid color. Okay, we're going to post this on Instagram and then I can move on to my Friday fiction. Which is the main thing that I do. Coffee Quills, if you've never been to my channel before, I do short story fiction. So in 2021, my goal, because I think you did the hashtag 2021 goals. So one of them is to write 24 Friday fictions. That's 2 a month. So I'm working on this one. I'm going to release it. If I don't send it to a publication, which I'm likely not going to, then I'm going to release it to my patrons on what do you call it, January, I think 15th. Is that a Friday? I forget when the Friday is in January. Yeah, January 15th. If I don't send it to a publication, then that's when I will submit this story, and then the public, everyone will get to read it February 12th, because my patrons get my Friday fictions 1 month ahead of everybody else. Okay, number 5 right there. Sweet. So now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to pull out my phone here, and I'll lean back whilst I do this. Open up my Instagram. Oh wait, I hate that I have to save the photo to my phone first before it'll let me. I know. Actually, no, that was right. Travel 2021. Download. Instagram needs to allow people to access their folders on their phone, so that way they don't have to save the image to their photos in order to access it. Okay, travel a day. Oh God, I can't write. I always need to go back and look over my hashtags, because I feel like I get auto-corrected and then I share it and oh, I forgot to do hashtag VSS365 again. Oh, that's the one I always keep forgetting to put. That's the other thing. Instagram, let us edit our posts after we post them. I have many demands of the grams. What else is I don't have my iPad up here. Maybe I can use this stand for my iPad as a stand for my iPhone. Why not? It might work. Okay, so now let's move on to I have to switch screens again. I have to switch back again. I would love to get one of those fancy screen switcher things that a lot of fancy people have, but no, not going to happen. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Patreon. Come on. And then Friday Fiction. Years 2021. Two Little Orphans. Fabulous. Save this and quit it. Oh yeah, the Epiphany is tomorrow. Okay, let's see. I've got 2 more hours of stream time. I don't know why this thing didn't say that. It should. I need to switch it. I need to switch to this one. Done. the January challenge. 31 days, 31 stories. I mean, what's the length of the story? Because I can't take on another challenge. So if I can use my drabbles, then by all means. But if I have to, like, yeah, no, I can't do that. Right, once, because I have already taken on so much. Like, doing the drabble a day, I wouldn't even agree to do that, but it's only, the challenge with that is the story must be, can only be 100 words. But to write a story every day that's 1,000 to 5,000 words, unfortunately, I could not take that on. Again, because I'm trying to be better about why is this making me make it so narrow? Oh, I think I know why. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do. Okay. Sustainability? I don't know what you mean by sustainability. Well, I'm trying to be better about having goals and completing them and not putting myself in situations where at the end of the year or at the end of the month or at the end of the week, I didn't complete my goals because I took on more than I knew I could or should have at the time. So I need to be better about that. And so I'm very intentional where I only have the goals set before me. I have a few mini goals, which whether I complete them or I don't is irrelevant, but my main goals are the main ones, and anything that deviates me from that because I took on another task is nobody's fault but my own, because I should know better, right? So I set my goals, the goals are set, not changing them, not altering them. Let's put in a page break. So, you know, and I really am going to go full into being a short fiction writer. Like, that is going to be the path with which I am taking, and in order for me to take that seriously, then I need to be very mindful and conscious of the stories that I write, the length of the stories that I write, and the reason for writing them. While the drabble a day is really for fun, and for me, the Friday fiction, while yes, it's for fun that I get to write short stories, the length is almost as the length and the genre is almost as important as the fact that I'm writing a short story, period. So even you saying that the stories would be 1,000 to 5,000 words, that would not be that wouldn't help me with the journey that I am on, because I need to be able to write short stories that are over and above 5,000 words, under 15 but above 5. So I'm trying to expand my storytelling, because last year the short stories that I wrote were between 1,000 and 5,000 words, but in doing the research of the literary publications that I want to submit my short stories to, the average chosen story can sometimes be around 3,000 words depending on the publication, but for the most part they're over 5,000, 7,500 being the sweet spot, and so on. And the reason for that is because they pay per word. So if you submit something where they say they'll accept, 3,000 and up, and you submit a 3,000 word story, you're only going to get paid so much. But if this is your living, if this is your bread and butter, you want to try to get as close to the cap that they will accept so that your paycheck is higher, right? It's not that you're putting fillers into your story. It's just that you're learning that you can, if you want to, expand. So when a lot of the times people will cut things out because they think a short story needs to, by definition, be short. When you've written 100 word stories for Drabbles and then you end up writing a short story that can be upwards of 5,000, the world is your oyster, right? Whereas someone who's a novelist and writes 100,000 words for their novel might look at the short story and think it's too constricting and they can't do it, which is why a lot of novelists say they don't write short stories, because they feel that they can't be constrained to such a short amount of space to tell a full story. But I think writing a short story is actually the most helpful thing you can do as a writer to help you learn to not have fillers, so that when you write that 100,000 word epic story, it's not 50% of filler because you didn't understand the concept of writing a short story and telling a story in a short amount of space. So that's my pitch. Take it as you will. Not a short story writing is not for everyone, but okay. So I just realized something. I did the outline, and the outline is up here, and technically I need to see the outline in order to write the story. So I should not have the story and the outline together, is what I'm basically discovering. So let's fix that. I have very intentional goals and intentional steps. So let's rename this. So this story that I'm writing, Two Little Orphans, I actually, the title came from reading, and the book is right beside me actually. That will be the outline. So let me open this and let's remove what I just put in there. Come on, scroll down. I actually wrote almost 3,000 words for this outline, by the way. It's as you can see, 10 pages. So let's get rid of this. Okay, so here's my outline, which I'm going to pop out of this window and have where you can't see it, but I can, because I'm the one who needs to see it. And then, why does my chat window always seem to be like going off screen? I don't understand that. Stay down here, you dummy. Okay. Yes, go lurk. I'm going to be writing. So now I'm going to do all and delete all of that. Okay. Let's have my outline open. I need names. I really can't I can't start writing until I name these characters. this back in here because I'm fooling myself if I think I can move on without naming these characters. So let's name them. Let's name the wife Helen, and the husband can be no, go ahead and lurk. It's not, honestly, it's not a distraction. When I get to talk about my writing and short stories and why I do them, it helps me to reinforce it in my mind. So it's not a distraction at all. I want a simple name, like maybe Tom. So no distraction. Now for the older sister and brother who were born in the mid 1800s, I want to make sure their names are not too modern sounding. So let's open up. Oh, why do I have 3 windows open? What's that about? Okay, so let's close this. I don't need 3. And let's do okay. Let's look at top names from the 1800s. Mary, I like that. Okay, so let's go with Mary for the older sister, and then for the older brother, let's do John. Wait, not John. Do we want to do William or James? So it's Willie or Jimmy. Let's do Williams. And Willie is what she probably calls him. Okay, so now their mother, well, not really their mother, but their caregiver is going to be does she need a name? I'm thinking if there is, yes, because her gravestone is going to have her name on it. Yes. So she does need a name. She needs a last name. They don't need a last name. Well, the husband and wife need a last name. I'll get to them in a second, but let's do Keeping in mind that, oh, you know what? I just came. Brilliant idea. Okay, Anna Cooley. And now the husband and wife are going to be Mr. and Mrs. whatevers. Let's back up. Is that everyone? I do declare, I think that's everyone. So we've got the husband, the wife, the older sister, the younger brother, and the mother slash care. Okay, so now let's get started. Let's move this over here again. Yeah, I don't have a hashtag lurk. Is that a thing that people actually have, or is that just something people say to say that they're lurking? And it's not meant to be a real command. I think it's the latter. I am freezing. So, ow. Excuse me while I turn on my heater. It is freaking cold in this office. Oh, okay. Let's see. Before I forget, not that. That's muted. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. Put this. Okay. While I write, that's what you're gonna have to look at. I'm sorry to say. And I think I'm gonna put on some music of a classical variety. Okay, I'm turning down my gain so that you can't hear too much of what's going on. Hopefully that works. A delivery. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write down when I actually started working on my Friday fiction. Always forget. My stream is really loud. Let's see if that's better. I think that might be better. Well, you know what? I have several filters on here that I might be able to get rid of. Okay, I just took off the filters. Let's see what it does. Let's turn the gain back up a bit. Let's see if the mic picks up my voice now. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's much better. I didn't realize how that I had that. I apologize for anyone hearing all that crap. Also, I think I really need to get the boom mic because I'm noticing that my typing, I want you to hear me typing, but you're hearing the banging because the mic is on my desk. So okay, back to what I was doing. Let's close all these windows. I don't need them. I have written 745 words so far, and I'm still on part 1. I'm trying not to rush the story. I'm trying to take it, move very slowly because I know that I have plenty of room to work with. So if each part, because I think it's in 4 parts, so if each part is like 3,000 words, then that would make it a 12,000 word short story, and I'm cool with that. I just realized because I'm not actually showing this window, I can stretch it out as much as I need for my purposes. Yay! My Writer's Digest arrived. I've been waiting for it for like ever, because I know that it came out a while ago. 1,221 words, and now thank you. I just wrote. If I consider that I started maybe at 9, so in the last hour I wrote 1,200 words. So I'm going to take a brief, maybe 5-minute break where I'm going to go get my Writer's Digest, which is downstairs, and I'm so excited about. And I think I'm going to get myself a bowl of cereal for breakfast because I'm a bit hungry and I want to try to eat better. And the way to eat better is to try to at least eat 3 square meals a day. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back upstairs and I'm going to stream for the last 45 minutes or so, and possibly get to 2,000 words and hopefully get close to having written part 1, which would be awesome. So let me put up my BRB and a timer to boot. I'm going to change that timer to say 5 minutes. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. What screen was I on? This one. Now, I'm only going to be able to do another 20 minutes because it took so long. Actually, so I got some stuff in the mail which I'm excited about. Oh, I see. I think I'll try it for 1 year for $10. Sold. I'm gonna subscribe to poets and writers. But I got the New Writers Digest, and I also got the 200-year issue of the Saturday Evening Post, which I've also been subscribing to. Excited about that. Celebrating 200 years. That's a lot of years. The first thing I like to do in my magazines is take out the stupid things to subscribe. It's like, I'm already subscribed. Why are you putting more in there? Okay, I think that's all of them. Publishers Clearinghouse. I can't believe that's still a thing. This is all garbage, which I will take downstairs. I thought the New Writers Digest had a woman on the cover. That's my button. Okay. Do they not have any thingies? No, they don't. Good on them. So I've got 3 magazines to look at. The other one's a catalog. It's not really a literary magazine, but okay. I just wanted to do full cam for a minute while I did that. Now I'm back here. Hey Silent Willow, I think I saw you are here. I should be okay because I just so happen to be listening to myself because I'm just trying to fix something. I was trying to see if I could fix the banging you hear when I type, but no, the only thing that'll fix it is the boom mic. So so as you can see, I've started writing the actual story, which is why you're seeing this scrolling of images and not the story itself. I did the outline yesterday. It came out to like 2,888 words, I believe. I just started writing the actual story itself. It's in 4 parts, so I'm right now writing part 1, and I just wrote over 1,200 words in part 1 in an hour, so I'm going to write a bit more. I'm going to try to write, I'm going to have to look at my calendar, but see if I do each part over a day and a half, then I should have all 4 parts written and ready to go by January 15th, which is when I will either submit it or either decide to submit it or submit it to my patrons and put it in the cycle for being readable by the public. But I rearranged my desk, so right now my monitor is on a different side of and my laptop is, so things are a little wonky right now, but I'm getting a webcam, so when I get the webcam and I sit it on my monitor, then it'll look like I'm looking at the camera. Whereas right now it looks like I'm not looking at the camera, but it's kind of always been that way because I use the monitor as my main screen, which is my intention. Moving forward, I'm going to try to get used to just having one monitor, especially when I upgrade to getting like a 34-inch monitor. That should be perfect screen space for me to not need my laptop to be open. So what was I about to do right now? Oh yeah, I need my outline. That's what it is. Okay. Scroll back up. Well, when you come back, let me know, and then if you want to see the outline, I can briefly show it to you and kind of walk you through what the story is going to be about. There's no way Tom would be able to deliver the information. Let's see. just wanted to test that my chat on my phone was still working. What do you call these things? Not a thermos. Is it a thermos? No. Oh my god. I hate when I forget the word. Yeah, I guess thermos will have to do. I need a favorite snack food that the wife indulges on. Um, glove compartment. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. It played a disco funk sound. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, can I have none next time, please? Jeez. Okay. Oh, let me take a moment. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I am going to stop there with 1,988 words written. So I'm going to put that in my bullet journal for today. Actually, it's really 1,986 words. Okay, and I streamed for, let's put 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I completed my travel a day. I can mark this off. I will hopefully X my drinking water goal later today or this evening. I'm feeling good. In the meantime, let's go and drop a hostess with the mostest to Brenna, and I will be back as usual tomorrow, where I hope to finish part 1, wrap that up with another maybe 1,100 words to get to about 3,000. I think, let me see, where does part 1 end? Let's take a look. So part 1 is actually pretty far away. I might actually end up writing close to 4 or even 5,000 words for part 1, which I'll need to then look into, because I want to make sure I don't go over 15,000 words. So if I'm writing 5,000 words per part and I have 4 parts, that's 20,000 words. That's too much. So I will make a mental note of that after I finish writing part 1 to see how many words did I write to get to where I intended to be at the end of this part. But anyway, let us throw a host. Like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I'm going to really try to get here by 8 a.m. My excuse this time was that I was rearranging my desk. So hopefully tomorrow I shouldn't be rearranging a desk or shoveling snow or anything. I might be going to get groceries, but that won't happen till like maybe 10 a.m. So I should still be able to stream at least for a couple hours tomorrow morning. Alright, so in the meantime, cleaning off my keyboard here, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go say hello to Brenna.